I think you all are safe and healthy at your home and follow all the corona norms. Students, today we are going to start your chapter number 3, that is animal fiber. Before starting the chapter, I want to discuss some basic needs which are required for an organism. For example, we human beings required, first of all, the basic requirement of our body is the oxygen for breathing, then water for drinking, and after oxygen, water, we require clothes, shelter, food, isn't it? So all these are the requirement of organisms, and today we are going to discuss about different type of fabrics you see around you. Students, whenever you went to any shop, especially a cloth shop, you see a variety of clothes there, isn't it? If you want to buy for function, for normal, for daily use, for night wear, there are different varieties of fabric present on the shop. Have you imagined that from where we are getting this type of fibers? So today I am going to tell you that what are fibers and how many types of fibers are there, and how you see so many different varieties of fibers around you. So fiber means a long, narrow and flexible thread of a natural or artificial substance. Okay, especially one that is used to make textile. Textiles means we are having a chain of fibers, that is textile. So I repeat once again, what is fiber? A fiber is a long, narrow. Narrow means very thick. Okay, very thin. Narrow means very thin. THIN. And flexible. Flexible means can be easily change its position. That is flexible. Thread of a natural or artificial substance. Means from nature also we can get fibers like cotton, wool, jute, and artificially also we used to prepare different type of fibers. Okay, that one is used to make textile. So it is the starting part of the textile chain. Starting part means the main thing from which a textile chain can be prepared, that is fiber. The fibers make can be obtained from plants, it can be from animals, or it can be from artificial source. The plant fibers are the fibers which we get from plants, and I have told you also, like wool, like silk, sorry, not silk, like wool is from nature we are getting, and it is animal fiber also. Then jute, cotton, these are plant fibers. So animal fibers are the fibers which we are getting from animals, like wool, like silk. All these are the fibers which we get from animals. And artificial fibers means like nylon, terracotta, terylene, polythene. All these are the fibers which are prepared by non-living or artificial substances. Okay, so these fibers are spun into a yarn, and this yarn is woven or knitted into fabric, which is then used to make the finished product such as clothes, bag, or etc. Whatever is needed by us. And I have discussed earlier also the fibers which are obtained from plant, they are called plant fibers, like jute and cotton, and some we got from our animals like wool and silk. So all these type of fibers are used by us according to their properties. Okay, now come to the next topic, that is wool. As you know that wool fibers are hair or wool yielding animals. It we are getting these wool fibers from sheep, angora rabbits, goat, alpaca, and sometimes even from camels also. The wool coat of this animal is called fleece. FLEECE. And this coat keeps their body warm in the cold season. You know that this sheep, angora rabbits, goat, all these are staying at mostly on winter places, isn't it? Where there is cold climate present. So such type of animals, they have small hair like structures on their body which protect them from the winter, okay, and keep them warm in the cold season, okay. And here in your book also it was discussed that prehistoric man means Adi Manav, they used to cover their bodies with the help of this skin of the sheep and other animals to keep themselves warm. At that time they won't have clothes, so they used to cover their skin with the help of the skin of animals, okay. And this idea only they get from this type of adventures only, that we can keep the our body warm with the help of these animal fibers also, okay. So I think up to here the things are clear to you. Today we have discussed that what is fiber and how many type of fibers we have. We have plant fiber as well as animal fibers, and we were discussing animal fibers. Wool is an animal fiber. And now wool yielding animals. Wool yielding means the animals which give us wool. Most of the sheep, they have two type of hair, okay, from which we are getting wool. The outer coarse hair, that is called kemp, KEMP. The fine soft undercoat close to the skin is the true wool, from which wool fibers are obtained, okay. First one is outer layer, and the fine soft undercoat which we are getting, that is the true wool of the this wool yielding animals, okay. So domestication and selective breeds. Domestication means rearing such type of sheep, and selective breeding means selecting a special type of breeding which have long hairs, uh, is the main thing for getting wool from this type of animals, okay. So I think up to here the things are clear to you. Next, regarding Kashmira goat and Angora rabbits, we are going to discuss in our another video. So till then, thank you. Have a nice day.